Yo, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Ethan. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another video. We are playing some 2-5. Last video, if you haven't checked it out already, we made some ridiculous progress. Absolute bang of a video, and we were able to claw our way out a little bit out of the hole that we built ourselves with that 10K punt. And we actually found our way to be positive for the month of May. So anyways, can we stay positive? We'll see. Gonna hop into the games right now and we'll report back to you. Let's get into the hands. On to the Chasers must-move game here at 2-5. We're playing four-handed to start, and we pick up ace-9 offsuit on the big blind. I'm the only player to my left, opens it up to $15. Action folds to me. Here, obviously, calling for $10 more is probably optimal, but let's mix it up right off the bat. I put in that 3-bet to $60, and this player makes the call. He's sitting fairly short, under 100 bigs, so let's go to a flop. The flop is Jack, Jack, Deuce, Rainbow on these neutral board textures, obviously favoring my range over his with ace high. I just c-bet $40 just to protect ace high, maybe get some value from random holdings he wants to call with, and no. He rips it all in for $325 total, and yeah, I guess we're going to fold this first hand in, but I guess it's a warm welcome to the table facing this massive jam. I don't think we can call with ace high. In the second hand, we get moved to the main game. We're also an hour plus into the session, a little card dead so far, but in this hand, we pick up ace deuce of hearts on the hijack. I open things up to $20, folds to the small blind, who 3-bets to 65. It folds to me, and here I've seen him 3-bet a few times in the past, and especially in the sessions, so I've been card dead. I haven't been playing too many hands. Let's try to rep a more narrow range when I haven't played much holding so far. I make a stand and put in the 4-bet in position, and I sized to $150, not needing to go too large. Well, I guess the 4-bet didn't work because we now immediately face a 5-bet. He sizes to $325, almost a hair above a min click, and this did not go as planned. As much as we are, I guess you can say, priced in to call, we're just not going to be playing a 5-bet pot with this marginal of a holding. I let this one go, and here an hour plus into the session, we are in for $1,500 now. So when card dead leads to boredom, boredom leads to hands like this. 3-5 of diamonds in the small blind. There's a low jack open to 20, hijack calls, cutoff calls. It's almost been 2 hours now. We haven't played any hands besides those two. I'm getting bored, and I put in the 3-bet from the small blind with this particular holding to $125. So pretty ambitious here, obviously, with all of the money in the middle. Just want to get folds, accumulate some chips, and get some chips pushed our direction. But immediately, the low jack puts in a 4-bet to $350. We hate our life right now. We're just not making the right moves. The times that we're trying to raise lights is getting punished immediately. All the other players fold to me, and obviously not really getting much respect from our 3 and 4 bets after playing no hands. We fold, let it go. Hand following that, we can't keep playing trash, so we have ace-king offsuit under the gun, and I raise it up to $20. We get action, the player to my left, the button, and big blind calls, so 3 ways to a flop. The flop comes 10-8-8, 2 diamonds. Here I have the ace of diamonds. Once again, it's probably a board texture given that we're out of position that we can just check on, but for one reason or another, I just throw out a bet of $50. The player on my left immediately raises to 160. It folds to me, and once again, we're facing aggression for the 3rd time in a row. I guess holding the king of diamonds, we have some outs and whatever. We've been getting crushed so far. I just am a little tilted at this point. I just make the call and peel one. The turn is the 5 of diamonds, so all things considered, really not a bad spot. I decide to check out of position, and sadly he checks it back. Kind of would have liked to check raise on this turn, but whatever. The river is a deuce, pretty inconsequential. Sometimes I can bluff at this board texture, but with ace-king high, it's good enough, I guess, to get the showdown. I check, he checks it back, and shows pocket kings. Not sure what's going on here, but I guess we are going to lose this one again. Hand following that, we're in king jack offsuit on the big blind and technically also the small blind since we did buy the button. Anyways, the button opens it up to $20. I'm left to act a call. Sometimes can 3-bet king jack offsuit, but here we've been getting crushed. I just call here. The flop comes king 5 6 2 clubs, top pair. Finally we have a piece of this board texture. I check it to him and the button throws out a bet of $35. This is a pretty solid reg at this place, so obviously we're going to put in the check raise with one pair and top pair. I size to $125, mainly doing so because he has a lot of hands in range that can call that we beat. A lot of combo draws, a lot of 6x holdings, some worse kings. There's a lot of straight draws available. There's a lot of flush draws. There's worse kings out there that he can opening with on the button since it's fairly light. So easy spot to raise, and he makes the call for 125 total, and he covers me. So we're actually playing 1K effective here. The turn is now the 5 of diamonds. All things considered, pretty safe card for us. I do think that draws really hate paired boards, so given that the board did pair, we don't really need to size too large to get value from draws. I throw out $165 as a bet, almost like a down bet, but with this sizing, he's happy to make the call, and we'll see a river. The river is the ace of diamonds, a disgustingly bad card to see on this river. And I really hate this spot, but I guess there's merit to block bet here in this spot. I will say that with a king here, our jack kicker doesn't play anymore, and the only ace X's we lose to are just the ace of clubs and club draws. So I just throw in a block bet out of position to $200. I think it'd be really detrimental. It'd be really unfortunate if we were to check to him and face a large river bet. So with $200, he thinks but ends up folding. Later after the session, he tells us that he had 8-7 of clubs for a monster hand on the flop. He thought about shoving the river over my block bet as well, which obviously would have put us in a horrific spot. But happy he didn't do so, and we actually win a pot this time. Next hand we go, pocket tens in the cutoff. I open things up to $20. We get the button and small blind to call, so 3 ways to a flop. The flop comes jack 8-3 rainbow. Here with the pair multi-way, I put in a c-bet of just $25, and there's only one card over our pair. We blocked some 10-9 draws, but I think we can get value anyways. Only the player to my left on the button makes the call. The small blind folds. The turn is the queen of diamonds, not an amazing card for us, so I decide to check out of position. The button now throws out a bet of $50, and I have a gutter ball? I don't really love it, but I decided to just peel one because, you know, we're always here to gamble and maybe we can hit it after running so bad so far. I make the call for 50 and let's see a river. The river is an 8, so board pairs, we don't improve, and I just check hoping to get the showdown. He throws out a bet of $125, and sadly, we just don't have enough to call. Looks like we're beat for sure, depends on what we're up against, but I think we're just behind. So I let this one go and fold, and this player was nice enough to show us a pocket threes for the good old set rivered full house. Nice hand. This next hand, pretty easy and fun to play. Ace-king offsuit, we're in the small blind, and there's an on straddle, so playing 2-5-10. Folds around to the button, who opens it up to $35. We're out of position, certainly putting in a 3-bet with a premium. I size to 115. The big blind folds, and now the undergun straddler has to act, and he decides all in. For about $300-ish total, the button folds to us, and obviously very easy call for 30 big blinds in this spot. Let's go to a runout. We see a runout, and we're looking at Brick City, so not a whole lot going for us here. This player shows us pocket nines for a pair, and that is good enough to take this pot down. It looks like it's simply just not our day today. In the next hand, with ace queen offsuit in the small blind, the cutoff opens it up to $20. The button makes the call, and things haven't gone our way so far. I think we can try to win this one. We'll put in that 3-bet, maybe squeeze. Honestly, I'd be happy if they all folded, so I just sized to 5x $100. And I thought, it'd be cool if both of them folded and take down $40, but nope. Both of them actually make the call. So we're out of position going to a flop of jack 6-3 rainbow. It's a relatively super dry board texture, so I think I can sometimes check this given we're out of position, but, obviously we can't win any hands. I just take a stab and bet out $100. Immediately, we know that this $100 bet isn't going to last or work at all. The cutoff makes the call for 100, and now onto the button player, who puts in a raise to 350. It is literally not my day. I'm out of this one. I let this one go, toss my cards into the muck. With the night winding down with maybe a few minutes left to play before this place closes, we look down at pocket jacks in the big blind, a premium finally. There are 2 limpers to me, and given the action so far, I raise it up to $35. Snap fold all around. Sick game, sick game. With the last hand of the night, we've been struggling so far to say the least, but this time we pick up ace-10 offsuit in the small blind. There's a cutoff open to $15, folds to me. We're out of position. I don't really want to raise and blow up the pot here with this specific holding, so I make the call, and the big blind calls as well. 3 ways the flop comes: ace, queen, 5, rainbow. Always nice to have top pair here. Seems like a spot that we can finally win and get chips pushed our way. I check, and unfortunately action checks around, so let's see a turn. The turn is a 6, doesn't seem like it changes too much, and with top pair, we're certainly going to put in the bet. And I sized to $30, just trying to milk a little bit of value from one of these 2 players. And to my surprise, big blind folds, but the cutoff does make the call. The river is a 7, so it's not like this board texture is great by all means, but I want to put another blocker bet, pretty small here with top pair. Trying to get value, maybe I can get like a queen to make a crying call. So I bet $35. The cutoff makes the call rather quickly. I show ace-10 off suits, probably expecting to be good. This player shows us ace-jack. I'm out. I'm done, guys. That's it. There's only so much frustration you can take in one day. This one was tough. After a session last night where pretty much not a single thing could go wrong for us, it's only fair the poker gods just had to bring us back to earth where nothing could go right for us this time. Yeah, so we were in the game for 2,000, out of the game for 771. I genuinely think I won like 3 pots this whole time. We tried to splash it up a little bit, make some content with the light 4 bets and 3 bets, and we just got immediately punished. So that was a little silly on our end. I guess, like, yeah, the ace deuce 4 bet and the 3-5 3 bets didn't help to our total, but realistically, like, everything else didn't go well either, so it is what it is. That's poker for you. I walked to the wrong car. Where the fuck did I park? Wow, I walked to the wrong car. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. Literally not a thing. I really hope I just make it home safely because nothing's going well for me today. But hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. Hopefully got some entertainment at least. Yeah, this was just pure entertainment, nothing else. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Smash that like button. If you made it this far, it's always much appreciated. Helps the channel grow. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.